All right, so now I'm going to show you just a couple useful commands you can actually use on your day-to-day. So what we're going to do here is we're going to move arithmetic expression, command substitution, and process substitution into the done directory because we won't need them right now. And if we ls, we can see that there are two new files here that I've created. We have a simple CSV, a comma separated value file, and a complex one. I'm going to show you the simple one first. You can see that it's comma separated value. We have name, age, city, and favorite color. So we have Alice is 30, New York, blue. This is just some like basic data I found on the internet. It's just, you know, random, not important data. I don't know these people. But as you can see, we have 4 people: Alice, Bob, Charlie, and Dana, A, B, C, D. Very easy to work with. And what we can do is I can show some basic sort of shell style CSV parsing. I'm going to show you some commands you can use to parse the stuff. These are commands that are useful to have under your belt. Later in this course, I'm going to talk about some advanced bash stuff where we won't need these commands, but I want you to at least be aware of these commands because they are super useful. I still use a lot of these commands on a daily basis. So if we look at our simple CSV here, we have this. That's awesome. What can we do? Well, there's a couple things we could do. The first thing we could do is we could change the commas to be something else. Well, what's that something else? Well, we could change it to be like a tab character if we wanted to. And now look at this. Hey, that's suddenly like spaced out way easier and way better to read. So TR is great. It can translate one character to another, so we can swap out the commas for a tab. But we also have another command. We have cut. Cut's useful because we can break like an input stream or a file or anything based on certain characters, and we can extract certain fields from it. So let me show you what that looks like. So if we cat our simple CSV, let's go ahead and let's cut it with a delimiter, -D for delimiter of comma and -F for field. So let's say we want the first field. There we go. We can just extract the first field. As long as we tell cut what character to use to cut and we give it the field number, notice that it's indexed by 1. It's not indexed by 0. We can do that. We could do 2 and we can get the age out of it. We could do 3, we can get the city out of it. Super powerful, super useful tool, incredibly powerful. Really love it. You can also do 1, 2, and we could pull that out. You could do 1-3 and we can get the first 3 fields. You could do 1-2, 4, and you could get fields 1, 2, and 4. You can mix and match all this stuff. The cut command, the TR command, both these are just super useful. So we could take this and we could pipe this into TR. And we could say, you know what, let's do the same thing. Let's turn that into tabs. And now look at this. We have names, we have age, and we have favorite color. Super easy way of formatting the data. The only thing to keep in mind is this isn't true CSV parsing. We are just splitting based on a comma character. So if we were to look into our complex example here, we can see that some of these locations, like New York has quotes around it, but it also has a comma in it. Is that going to be a problem? Well, yeah, it is. So let me show you what that looks like. Let's cat this complex one, and let's say we have a delimiter of comma, and we want the field 1. Hey, we get that just fine. We want the field 2. That's awesome. That seems like it's working. We want the field 3. Well, the location is New York. This one's Chicago. This one's Boston. Oh, that's just misspelled. I don't know how that happened. Let's go ahead and fix that. There we go. Boston. Yeah, that looks right. So what you could do here is you could do 3 hyphen. Don't give it a number. You could just do 3 hyphen and it will go until the end of the file. Now, this is great for our example, but in other CSVs, it might go way longer than that. So just keep this in mind. This is not a CSV parser. We are just splitting on commas. But the cut command is super useful because it can split on like anything. There are all sorts of things it can do. There are, what was it? Path is here. And we have all my different paths. I could pipe this to cut. The delimiter in path is a colon, and the field we want is the first one. I can see that's the first thing in my path. It's right there. I could grab field 2, and I could see that opt homebrew bin is the second one. If I were to do the third one, it should be users Dave cargo bin. Let's go ahead and test that. Users Dave cargo bin. So the cut command is super useful. Definitely something to have in your toolbox. Definitely something to have up your sleeve. Really useful command. TR as well, translating text, being able to take an input stream and make modifications as it goes through. Super useful. I'll talk about some other commands too that are super useful.